kind of do our investigation, we need to think about what we already know. What are some things that we already know? And maybe look at some words, okay? Preview some words that we will be using. You're going to
Look at the pictures.
and then with a partner, take turns
Reading.
reading the words.
And what do you think the prefix sub means? Sub means I think below or under. What do you think?
Yeah, under submarine.
Under or below?
So I want you to discuss, or actually, I want you to write down what you think sub means. What do you think sub means? I'm going to give you 1 minute.
Vamos a hacer.
I think. You think about on the submounts. Sub. You think? I think. What do you think? What do you think?
I think the picture is relationship.
The picture
Yeah,
is
relationship. Because all pictures.
because
Can you share one of your answers, please?
The prefix sub means below or under, like under the ocean or under the ground.
Like under the ocean or
think-
under
The ground.
the ground. I want you to write what you think. What do you think is what the word subatomic might mean?
You think subatomic in the atoms?
It's inside the atom.
Inside the atoms? Yeah, I agree.
Structure.
I agree.
Like for example, when you build a house, you don't do
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
first.
People
You
in
can
the
have
house, yeah.
structure first.
Yeah.
It's a structure.
Yeah, I agree.
And the subatomic heart, the people into the house.
I'm confusing below or under. Below or under?
It's under.
It's under? Are you sure?
under es lo mismo.
But below is like temperature.
Okay, entonces you erase it y pone.
I think that something that might help is to also draw a picture, not a happy face, but draw a picture of what you think subatomic may mean. So I want you to also draw a picture. I would like for each group to come to the front and share their picture and their definition.
We think the word subatomic means the structure that stay inside the atom.
The component that is under of the atom.
Is the drawing is the atoms in the is the subatomic.
Subatomic.
Is under and the atoms. Under.
Under? Okay.
Yes.
Nice job. Good job. Thank you. Okay. So you did a good job of using that idea of sub or down or under. And here's even this word inside. And here you drew in under, but also inside, right? This is inside the atom. And if we keep going down and smaller, what do we have? Down from atoms, down,
Subatomic.
smaller, inside, yes, subatomic, inside, smaller than atoms. So we're going to watch a simulation. First, you'll just watch the simulation, okay? I want you to observe what is happening. What do you see and what is happening? And then we're going to watch the simulation again. The second time we watch the simulation, I want you to draw and write your observations. Now with your partner, I want you to think of questions that you have about the simulation.
Esta es la mía. Tú me das
No,
una.
it's not a question because it's
Oh,
why.
why?
Look,
Why the size and color is different for me? Is my question. What is your question?
why. Es que no sé cómo se dice alrededor.
Wrong. Wrong.
No. Alrededor.
Yes, wrong. Alrededor.
Porque tengo que poner why.
Of the other. Is there other arms?
Why the particles is around the atom?
Around the other atoms. Why is going around the other atoms? The question is that an atom? Is that a structure of
My question
atoms?
is, I think, because I don't know, why electron is smaller other
Oh, yeah.
atoms? Why? And why so faster?
The others is
Wait a minute. Can you say your question again, please?
Why electron is smaller and so faster?
Why do you say it's an electron?
Electron is,
How do you know it's an electron?
yeah, because first,
Yeah, no, don't look at that first slide. All that you know about it.
no, because electron is smaller other atoms and so faster. I know this.
Okay, but what did
about-
you see? What did you see? All you saw, you didn't see that it said electron. You saw what? Little circles. So if you say it's an electron, that's making an inference. If you say the name of it, because we don't know, right? We don't know exactly what the name is yet, but we do know what we see. I want you to share your questions at the table. Read your questions to the rest of your table group, and as you read, I want you to think about just one question.
or maybe we can join together. Yeah, we can do one.
Yeah, my question, finish.
No, let me see. No, we can all join together and just make ones. Let me see. Why the particle is around the atoms? So it's similar with Ryastan because he asks about why
And he
it's
asked
moving
why.
I
around.
agree. Yeah.
This table, can you tell me your question, please?
Why this little circle is smaller and faster and move around the other atoms?
I say the name on the circus mirrors. I can. I can.
Did we see the name of the circles? Or did
no.
we just observe the circles?
I have the name on the circles.
Okay, but that's making an inference. Making questions from our observations, right?
Okay.
So we observe, what did we observe?
Okay. It's similar and one. Why the size and color is different?
Why?
Why
The
the
size,
size
why the size.
and
And color.
and color are different?
Good. Did you have one more?
Yes.
Yeah?
Why the circle are together?
Okay, nice. Very good job of generating questions. What is the title of the paper? What is the next activity that we will be finishing? Double entry journal. Good, thank you. You're going to look for evidence, or what does the text say, and write that here. In the second column, what are we going to write? Ram, read this for me, please.
This make me think about.
Okay, so here, this is not from the text. This is from your brain, from your mind, from what you remember. Yasan and I are going to model the double entry journal and how you are going to read in partners. All right, so first, the section is inside an atom. It talks about protons, neutrons, and electrons. All right, these particles are even smaller
Yeah, this
than
is smaller in atoms and inside atoms.
Okay, inside atoms. That kind of makes me think of the simulation, right?
Yes.
Does that make you think of the simulation?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can draw the simulation. This makes me think about, so you're going to read together, take turns reading, You're going to find the information from the text, and then you're going to come to a consensus, or at least talk about what this makes you think about.
The proton is positive, the proton is negative, and the neutron is electrically neutral in the shell. I'm talking about the shell and subatomic particles.
This one?
Is the proton is
Okay.
positive?
This one?
Yes, the proton is positive.
Okay. In the second question,
Now,
on.
wait a minute.
Some questions do you have about subatomic particles are?
The same
I mean, how did they form? Like
What
atoms
protons are made? Protons and neutrons are made.
make of, yeah. Like atoms are made of nucleus, proton, neutron, electron. But what does proton, neutron, electron make of?
protons and neutrons. How about?
Since we are running out of time, I'm going to ask Sing and Oscar. They came up with some questions. As they were reading, they came up with some questions that they had about subatomic particles and the structure of atoms.
We have one question that what does the protons and neutrons make of?
You know that atoms are we know that atoms are made of nucleus, protons, and electron. But what does the protons and neutrons make of?
Oh, that's interesting. Those are interesting questions because we're talking about very, 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 very small particles, right? Even smaller than an atom. The protons, neutrons, and electrons. But what makes protons, neutrons, and electrons? Very interesting, thought-provoking question, which we will not probably answer on Monday.